In the late 19th century, Montana was a landscape dotted with cattle herds and cowboys. The often harsh countryside produced a cornucopia for products that fed the people. But appearances can be deceiving. Each community has a story to tell, and each of the 700 cookbooks tells part of that story. Buried in the hundreds of cookbooks at the Montana Historical Society are scores upon scores of recipes for a delicacy harvested thousands of miles from this frontier: oysters.
They were ubiquitous. They were everywhere going into the 1890s.
Montana Historical Society researcher Zoanne Stoltz says all of America was in love with the oyster in the 19th century, even in 1860s Montana, when air transport wasn't even a dream.
They were coming up the Missouri on steamboat, being distributed there at Fort Benton, and then freighted to Virginia City.
But not all 19th century oyster tales in Big Sky Country had happy as clam endings. When a frontier bride served a Christmas feast to her husband's ranch hands, a feast turned into a fiasco.
They dig in, and it's not till her husband sits down that any of the men at the table have the nerve to say, "What is wrong with these oysters?"
That Christmas feast rapidly deteriorated after the beef course. But as you enjoy your holiday feast this year, you might want to pay homage to the humble oyster, once the king of Montana tables. Reporting from Helena, Don Dunwell, MTN News.